Alright, welcome back to another episode of the normal account. We're just going to have a quick update. Well, farming is flashing, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of that immediately. And try and keep things planted. I've been planting these lemon tile seeds because they're great for herblore training. But first we'll start in the bank, and with this update, we have 1,252 of Bobby's pockets to sell off for over 5 mil. So we'll go ahead and do that. We also have one of these equipped already, so we do not need these. So we have 14 of these to sell for almost 450k basically. In here we have 13,000 herb sacks to open up, so we'll go ahead and pop those open. I got 107 Baronto seeds. We're gonna need a whole lot of those at some point. But that should hopefully be enough to get us to a mastery level where they become self-sustaining, I'm hoping. In the herb tab, you can see we've continued to grind out potions. We are up to 10,863 of the Bird Nest Potion 3, working towards getting it to Tier 4. We have some Gentle Hands potions, which we're using right now while we thieve, and some crafting potions. We also have our herb stack stacking up. We also have 53,421 carrots now, and we have started this tab because we have started thieving from the miner just to get faster experience, because it has been about a full week since I last recorded on this channel, and you can see we are only level 92 thieving. So we're experience-wise, we're only halfway through with the skill. So I figured this would help speed it up. I bought a whole bunch of thieving gloves. Started using these potions to get some extra ore, which I can use later for smithing. Because we are going to want to get smithing caught up to mining anyway, and without having to actually go back and mine a bunch of those early ores. So this will be a decent supply of them. I would do the night because it's even faster experience, but it has a max hit of 50 and I don't really want to train up my hit points yet. Not that it matters, but I figured we'll just do the miner. The night's drops are completely worthless to us anyway, so at least from the miner we get something. Farming, we are up to level 96 farming, and we're up to 98% of mastery pool, so we are going to need to go ahead and spend down to 95% at the very least. So we aren't missing anything with farming. Unlike herblore, where you have to be careful about leveling up masteries, with this it doesn't matter at all. So we can just start popping through. And actually we'll level up the Baronto seeds, because those actually matter for us on getting the mastery up. Everything else, not so much. We'll just spam through until it turns yellow. And get us some nice extra mastery levels here. But yeah, up to 96 already. Of course, we'll be farming long past 96 farming. And when I'm ready to go to bed in between, or when I'm ready to go to work, I'll probably spend this down below the 95% mark, because the reduced grow time won't matter as much for anything other than magic trees. So I'll probably spend it down just to make sure. Well, actually, you only get mastery experience from farming when you actually harvest the crops. So I can just spend down right before I harvest to 95%. So that'll actually be very nice. Yeah, we won't have to ever go below 95%, because we'll just be able to spend down every time we harvest. Yeah, that's really that's a very niche, nice thing about farming compared to every other skill. Herblore, we are up to level 68. We have been working on a few different potions here. We're up to 80 mastery there. We are up to 59 mastery. I bought, I believe it was 30,000 leathers, just to use up some of these and get some experience. And we've got some gentle hand potions, but we're going to need a whole lot more strawberry seeds. I may eventually have to actually plant strawberries just to try and get the seed count up, or go back to thieving farmers, as much as I don't want to, because they are a really good source of seeds. It's just very slow to actually level up the skill that way. And that'll be it for this quick little update. I will go ahead and cut it here and record again for this episode when we've made some more progress. See you then. Alright. We are up to 96 thieving. Continuing on with that. Continuing the slow grind. We are up to 45 mil. Thieving is actually halfway decent money, to be honest. Once you start thieving some of the later ones, you get a decent bit of gold off of it over time. So we are going to go ahead and buy the dungeon equipment swapping, just to get that upgrade out of the way. And we're going to keep the 16 mil for now. We don't really need a lot more bank spaces yet, so we're going to keep that for the moment. We're going to go ahead and buy another 100 of... do we want... Go ahead and buy like 20 of these. Just to keep the charges up. Keep that over 100% success rate. So we keep the experience flowing in. We could do nights now that we have been spending our mastery pool back down to 50% because we don't really care about the increased gold all that much. So yeah, we could switch over to that now since it's over 100% and keep our thieving glove charges up, but I don't really care all that much about getting any of the stuff from the knights, and it's not that much slower to do miners, and I'm actually getting resources that I can use off of the miners, so we'll keep doing that. But you can see farming is flashing, and we are 98 farming, so I do believe that this round of harvesting will be enough to push us to 99. And there it is. 99 farming. We'll go ahead and harvest everything else over here. Spend our mastery pool experience. And we will go to the shop and see what this does. 20% crop harvest quantity. Awesome. So we'll get a bit more harvest. I guess we should have grabbed that before we harvested the rest of the stuff after we bought it, but that's kind of nice being able to equip skill capes from here. It's very nice. So we'll go ahead and apply everything. And just keep growing more carrots. You can see in the bank we are up to 72,141 carrots, which as far as total HP goes, that is, let's see, almost 6.5 million total health stored up there. We are also making some progress on herblore. We're up to 73 herblore. I've started saving up these pigtail herbs because that's all the herblore potion needs. And I figure that's, as long as we're training herblore, this would be a great one to have a bunch of stacked up. And hopefully get all of our random tiers out of the way and get that collection log filled up on this, so that we eventually, when we start spending mastery XP, we won't really have to care as much about going past certain levels. But we've mostly been doing crafting potions just to try and get the mastery up. Once we can start filling up this mastery pool, we can get bird nest potions up and get ready for wood cutting. But we still have a little while left on thieving. We're only level 96 still, and it's been a few days since that last update, so it takes quite a while to get thieving up if you're not going as fast as possible. Even when you're going as fast as possible and doing nights, it takes quite a while. This isn't that much slower. And I've been debating whether or not I should have stayed on farmers, but I think it's better to switch up and get a little bit faster, get things done a little bit earlier. But that is going to be pretty much it for this episode of the normal account. Progress is pretty slow. Next episode we'll finish up thieving. We'll hopefully get herblore up quite a bit more, and we'll finally be able to start on the woodcutting grind. So until next time, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.